G'day everyone, how are ya? It was a brisk evening and the sun was setting in the distance. Yes, I've just walked through the door and it's going dark. That is very frustrating for me because I wanted to paint these tanks tonight. So, I guess we're painting in the dark? I don't know. I've got a full-on weekend going on, guys. If I skip a day or two, please don't be angry at me. I'm going to try upload every day, but tomorrow night's the first time I'm going to a party since like March, so I'm a bit worried about what's going to happen Sunday. I got it, which is tomorrow for you guys. I'm going to try and make the live stream. If I don't make it, I'll probably still go live, but later in the day. But actually, I've got to go. I'll go live in the morning. I'll set my alarm. I'll get up. I don't care how hungover I am. We'll be live. I think it's my week anyway. I better message Aquamate and double check. Shout out to Aquamate. If you're not following Aquamate, give him a search. Top bloke. Can you guys tell I'm kind of out of it? Oh man, Fridays. I need to find a roller. I need to find paint. I need to find my dignity, and I'll get back to you. Well, fast forward 12 hours, guys. It's actually more than 12 hours. I didn't find the roller, and I only looked for like 5 minutes. And I gave up. I was like, you know what? I can finish this video in the morning. And then I had a sleep in. So for anybody who doesn't know, my general wake up time is before 6 AM. And then on the weekends, I wake up before 6 AM because my body's so used to it. This morning I slept until 8 o'clock. I'm super excited about that. I got a headache, but so I took some Panadol. The problem with finding the roller is, I don't know if you guys remember when I built the ply tanks. It was in really bad condition, so I don't know if I threw it out. And I've got another one. Wait, everybody stop the hunt. It's even got a fresh roller on it. It's really sharp edges and stuff from the fiberglass, but we got the roller. Dunk, 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 dunk. That's how well I looked last night. It was literally sitting on top of the tubs of fiberglass, which is probably the first place you should look, considering the last time I used it, I fiberglass. I got music playing, but we've got a directional microphone. I don't think you guys can really hear it. And it's a DJ set, so I don't know if you really get copyrighted as much on DJ sets because the songs are so broken up. I forgot to take a breath in that sentence. Alright, so I'm going to paint the bottom of these tanks. And I also need to rearrange these tanks because they're right in the way for me to get the motorbikes out. And I'm going motorbike riding this afternoon, so I need to move them. And it actually will be this afternoon because today is the day that I'm uploading. I'm uploading this video as soon as I finish making it, so it's a bit of a change. It's not, I'm not a day behind in videos. I'm like 12 hours behind in videos. Yeah. Alright, so am I going live tomorrow morning? I've already set my alarm. I'm gonna clean this and then get back to you. Alright, so roller is clean. I need to go get paint out of my car. I don't even know if I've got enough to do it. I might change my jumper too because this is brand new, like literally straight off the shop floor. Well, the jumpers aren't really on the floor, but you know what I mean. So I sold the last Nitro remote control car. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that I bought 9 remote control cars. They cost me like, I can't even remember how much. Was it 900? Anyway, so I sold a few of them. Like it was 9 cars. Every single car I got running. I sold a few of them. I can't remember how many exactly. I sold mine, and I also sold a couple of chassis I had in the back shed. The chassis in the back shed were worth nothing, but I used them to sell with one of the cars to make it look like it was a bulk buy. And also the two chassis would have been good for parts for the one that was running. So anyway, I sold all the cars and broke out at $0. I was even. And then I was thinking about keeping a couple of the nitros. I kept one of the Baja. I gave my dad one of the Baja, and I gave my mate a Revo 3.3. They're the three most expensive cars in the group. And I ended up selling the last 3 nitros this week, and so that was profit. So in the end, I spent a whole day on the cars, a couple of afternoons, and 2 people helped me, and I profited $600. I gave my mate the Revo for free because he found the deal. I think, was it, I buy him for $650? I can't remember. Anyway, I know the profit was $600 because I know when I broke even. So anyway, point being, it's really got me itching to hunt for more motor control cars, but at the same time, I know that was a huge luck of the draw, because you never buy 9 motor control cars and all of them run. I didn't even need to tune the carbies on them. Like, I literally just had to clean the carbies, and some of them the cylinders were seized. So I just put WD-40 down the cylinders. I freed up everyone, got every single one running. I sold most of them driving. There was one I sold in pieces, but all the pieces were there and I just couldn't be bothered. Basically, the guy came up to pick up one car and he asked me what else I had left, and I had a car there which I had all the pieces to put together, and I said, look, you can have it for $150 as is, or come back tomorrow, I'll put it together, you can have it for $200, and he took it for $150. But anyway, I don't think I can get that deal again, so drop a comment what you guys reckon. It was just a once in a blue moon kind of thing. I think I'm really pushing my luck. I've been flipping motorbikes and flipping motor control cars, and I've turned a profit on them. My gas at the end of the day ended up costing me about $300 once I because the motor control car money was the motorbike money from when we flipped the bikes, and so now I've ended up with a $2,000 motorbike and a couple of $100 cash in my pocket. That's pretty cool. But I think my luck am I pushing my luck? It's like gambling, isn't it? If I go much further, I might lose it all, you know what I mean? But anyway, I think I might keep the gas. I really like it, and I didn't actually realize how nice they are, pretty much, in short. I've only ridden it once, so I can't say it's a crazy nice rider, but as far as me pulling the bike apart and looking through the parts and giving it a clean, I pulled all the plastics off and everything. I can't believe how well built it is for an 03. But anyway, let's paint these tanks. That was a proper veer off the subject. But I thought I'd just let you guys know, because I don't know, I know some of you guys would be super interested in like the money side of flipping shit, because I actually watch a channel. It's called F Yeah Extra. It's Tommy F Yeah's side channel, and this guy, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but anyway, he flips dirt bikes, and I find the channel so interesting. It's never live action, it's just him talking about how much profit he gets on and shit on bikes, and I don't know why, really floats my boat. Anyway, all these tanks are wet on the bottom because I left them the wrong way up on the lawn, so I'm just going to flip all these over and move them, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, hopefully we don't get copyrighted because I can't be bothered walking down there to turn the music off. This worries me a little bit. Can you guys see how the bottom is actually 3 mil lower than the sides on that tank? That one maybe 2 mil, mainly just those two. That worries me quite a lot. Not like heaps. I guess the styrofoam will soak it up, but it's 3 mil, and you think about it, 10 mil styrofoam, it's going to be really pushing down on it. But they're old tanks, they've been filled before. There's no reason that they shouldn't hold water. Just from like my personal construction of tanks. Bloody helicopter. I've never had a tank that the bottom is recessed that much. So if you have, just drop a comment for a bit of peace of mind for me. So, well, actually, hold that thought. That tank there is the tank that I'm going to cut up. Oh, not cut up. That I'm going to glue on the back of. So that tank and that tank there, we're not painting the backs. We'll paint the bottoms, but the back... I'm so confused. Not confused, just undecided, confused. Alright, so we're not using that one for the double because the double tank is going to be dodgy as it is. We'll use that one and that one. I'm trying to use ones with the side drop filters because these ones are going to get left out and put in later. So that means that the side drop filters can just get cut out when I'm actually working on them. Because I actually need to take the paint off the back of these ones and all that sort of jazz. And that one to glue that tank on the back. So those two just paint the bottoms, those ones paint both bottom and back. Alright, so I don't even have a roller tray. If you don't have a roller tray, what I like to do, on the surface that's flat, I just use that as a roller. And then, so this tank here, I'm actually just going to touch it up a bit, it's a bit scratched. Oh, we're getting sand all in the paint, and so we're just here to party. Also, the blue that I'm using is slightly different colour to the blue that's on the tanks because I didn't actually paint these tanks. They were already painted when I got them. Alright, so I don't really need to show you guys how to roll paint, do I? Do we turn to a hyperlapse? I don't think so. That means I've got to set the camera up. It's a slightly different colour. You guys probably can't even see it on camera, but it'll freshen them up a bit. Here's what it is. We've got enough paint here. I wouldn't say plenty. So yeah, just use the bottom as a roller. I'm going onto the grass here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably just only roll to there. Can't be bothered flipping them up. What do you guys... I'm so scared of getting copyrighted. If the volume on this video clip is really low, it's because I've turned it down so you can't hear the music. But I'm listening to a Fully Darty DJ set by Dom Dollar, and I don't actually think it'll get copyrighted because of how chopped up the songs are that he's mixing. Wow, how much better does it look, guys? Just that little bit, one coat of paint. It's taken away all the cracks and crevices and that. Lots of paint on my lawn. Do you guys... So, a lot of people laugh at me because my front lawn looks so good and my back lawn looks so shit. But I just don't have the energy to look after both to the extent that I look after the front lawn. Anyway, I'm going to paint these. We're not going to do a hyperlapse or anything fancy like that. I'm just going to show you when I finish. What do you reckon? Alright guys, so they've all painted. It's crazy how much a little bit of paint makes a difference. I did a shit job. It's running down the sides. We're gonna have to get a glass. The plain blade, not plain blade. The what do you call it? Stanley blade out. Clean that up. Because I'm not very good at life. But you get that on the big jobs. Obviously that one and that one I didn't paint the backs. It only looks like there's runs on 2 tanks. I don't even know how I managed that. I think what it was is the bits that were scratched through, I didn't want to put 2 coats, so I like layered it up like really thick along that edge there. So I think runs are runs, we'll clean them up. Man, so many planes. It's not a helicopter, it's a plane. Before I said helicopter, I meant the hobby planes fly over here for some reason. I'm not close to the airport. I'm probably about, well, I'd say kind of close. The little hobby airport's probably like 15 k's away. But anyway, so the video wasn't very exciting, only painting. But if you look at the big picture, that's a big step in the fish room. Don't forget, guys, these are the last tanks to go in that room. So it's finished after this. What are we gonna do? How am I gonna keep my channel alive if I'm not building a fish room? Oh, nah, it's all good. There's always something to do. As you guys, most of you know, I think, one of my biggest regrets in life is actually not vlogging my fish room build. Sometimes people ask me questions and I simply just can't remember how I did certain things. And if I had it on video, not only would you guys be able to watch it, I would be able to refer back to it, which that's a double whammy, if you know what I mean. But anyway, life goes on. We'll just keep on building how we are. Maybe one day I'll build another fish room and then I'll get that all on video. But if you like this video, guys, give a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button and drop a comment if you can guess what's going in one of the new 9-foots, because we've locked in some new fish to go in there. Peace out.